sleeves, pushing up my sleeves for this marketing. As you know, I always like to be in a different spot. Today I am down in Cache Creek right before the actual service ends, where you can't do any more live streams. And of course, I'm right on a road because it's springtime in Jackson and we have a lot of melting going on the road. So I have to be next to the road. So you'll see a car behind me right about 3, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, hopefully we're done with that. So what I wanted to ask today was, how do you feel about the F words in marketing? And you might say, ooh, what does that mean, F words in marketing? Rose, you're so naughty. Well, actually, what I was thinking about was my new marketing where I talk about there should be no Fs. So Fs as in no fear, no fluff, and no filters. Because this is what I teach, right? Live streaming does not concern any of those things, including production, which is a P. But, and of course, obviously the other F that you know that we'll get into later on. But the first one, let's talk about it. Fear in live streaming. A lot of women feel like they have this fear to go on camera. There's lots of reasons why, which I'm going into in another series, but just wanted to talk about the fear in general today, about what fear means about going on camera. Typically, the one I did earlier was about, I don't like the way I look on camera. But then there's also the, I think I have a big nose, I shouldn't be on camera, or I'm just not good enough, or I feel fat, I don't want people to see my weight. These types of fears are really just a way to stop yourself from moving forward in your business to get it to a level that really can make you visible. And that's why I like to talk about no fear. The women that are my clients are typically in this place where they have this little bit of fear. We're not talking about the ladies that post on Facebook or elsewhere and say, I did a live stream today and I didn't die, right? And then everyone claps, woo, yeah. I mean, this is great. I'm also all for it. Do the live stream, do the thing. But the women that are my clients realize that they can go live, and they can go live powerfully by owning the camera with no fear. So that's my first no F in my marketing. What do you think? The second F in my marketing is no fluff. So people that have known me a long time know that I've always been pretty much a no fluff kind of gal. Like, let's get to the point. Let's shoot from the hip. I'm from New York originally. If you want me to turn on the, the accent, I can do that too, because all my family starts talking like this when I talk to them on the phone. Now, when I was 7 years old, I lost that fluff because I felt like it separated me in a way that I didn't want to be separated. Now, if you have a New York accent and it separates you, like my cousin actually uses her voice and her accent to push the fact that she lives in New York City and she is proud to be a New Yorker. And I love that she uses that. For me, it's not really my marketing with regards to that. And I wouldn't call it fluff in any kind of way that people are, using their accents as fluff. However, there's a lot of fluff to marketing these days. And I find that when I start going down the rabbit hole of fluff, I really start not liking it. So in order to get away from the fluff in your marketing, my suggestion would be to tell a story, right? So I've got a lot of stories, but first let's get into this whole no F thing. So the first no F is no fear. The second F is no fluff. And the third F is no filters. And the reason why I feel so strongly about this in using filters, or even which counts as your background. I love to have my background like this. And I'll just hold a second because we have a very loud car coming through with lots of mud on it because it's almost mud season here in Jackson Hole. But I'll get to the filter thing. A filter also includes your background. So I see a lot of women change their background to be like the spin or the blur, and they think that that's okay. Or they're using really hip, fun pictures of a background of like a table or a fireplace, which can be fun as well, but it also makes, these why I have to get a new piece of equipment. Pardon me, I'm holding this up on my bicycle, which is obviously not working, so that means I'm gonna have to hold it. When I have to hold it, you're gonna have to deal with the shake, 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 just for a little bit. I'll try not to be as shaky. Okay, where was I? I was in the filter section. So those backgrounds count as filters, and people are always wondering, what's behind there? Or what are they hiding? I want to know what's back there. This goes the same thing if you have too busy of a background. People are trying to read all the books. I literally saw a woman the other day have a background of her library, which is great, except when you can read all the book titles, that's what people are looking at. They're not looking at you, they're not looking at your message and what you're speaking about. They're looking at your background and how they can decipher what those things mean for them. So anyway, my new marketing is no fear, no fluff, no filters, right? Because I don't believe in production. This is me. This is how I work. I work with women on the fly to get them to a place that makes them feel amazing on camera. And it is possible to do, especially with those gorgeous birds singing in the background. Doot, doot. That's the chickadees. And then, of course, we will close with the fourth no F, which is, it's not like a no, it's just F perfect, meaning no perfectionism. You really just have to get on camera, talk about your message as a business owner, and get people to look at what you're selling and what you have available, what you have to offer the world. I have several programs as my bike starts to fall into my leg, which I'll try to hold it up. You can see my bicycle right here. My bicycle. So I offer a lot of different things right now for women to be able to move through the feelings of fear, fluff, or what's the third thing? I gotta get good at this. I gotta get good at this. The filters. Yeah, no filters. Don't put things on your face. Don't put things on your head. This is who you are, unless you really want kitty ears on your head, and that's okay too. You have to figure out what your marketing is for yourself and in your branding. So the fourth S, no perfectionism, and my whole F perfect thing, just do it like Nike. It's time to get on camera. The reason why I do this and the reason why I pivoted in my own business, because I think I forgot to say even who I am. My name's Rose. I also go by Jackson Hole Rose because I had my name trademarked in a syndicated radio show. And you just watch, you'll see how that will move up in the ranks with other projects that I'm doing for this area that I love so much. However, the F perfect thing is so important because if you don't get yourself on camera, you're gonna lose visibility from the other people that are going to. So with the rise of AI, I feel strongly, and I think you know this, that everybody and their mama is gonna be live streaming, just like how that happened with social media. So I wanna see as many women as I possibly can get on social media using live streaming for their business as their voice to make sure that they are moving forward to bring their stuff alive. What is your offer? What are you doing? What's your call to action? What's my call to action? These days, I like to invite women over to my group program in Facebook, which I know everyone's saying, you got to change that because Facebook's making so many changes. I got to move over a ton of my live streams from 2 years ago over to YouTube now, just so you can see where I live here in Jackson Hole. So do a lot of those fun things on Facebook. And big Wyoming truck going through. Bye-bye. So the offers, yes, you'll hear more about my offers as time progresses, but right now the offers are, I have an all-women's live streaming group that's for 90 days that I'll get you on camera. And not just that, but I will actually show you all the tips and tricks to get you making your stuff so good on camera that people will want to buy from you. I can get you results in 30 days or less. I know that sounds very salesy, but it's true. And in 90 days, you will be just like I am on camera. People see me on camera and they go, oh my gosh, you're such a natural. Well, I'm not such a natural. It actually takes time to talk to the camera as my face turns completely red and I'm holding this thing. And here comes someone up the road, someone slow and we'll just kind of move this way so you can see more of this beauty instead of that beauty coming up the hill, which is a little, yeah. People driving their golf carts around, that's a new thing. Anyway, we'll hold until they pass. Looks like they're having a good old time, having drinks and a puppy in the back. Maybe I need one of those. Anyway, so back to the matter at hand. I have a program that's just for women, 90 days, but can get you results in 30 days or less to be on the camera and be just like me, natural. This is what it's about, natural. And someone here is writing a message. Let's hope I can read it, because I don't have my glasses with me and it just faded away. Oh. This is the hard part about using your camera to live stream, because if you can't read the, the notes, then what good is it? But anywho, I also do on-camera makeovers. A lot of women don't realize that either where they're presenting from or how they're presenting from, like which part of their body needs to be in the frame and all that good stuff, needs to be revamped, in addition to how they're speaking. What are the words that are coming out of your mouth? That means I can write anything. Oh, is this, let's see. I'm not gonna hit report, but I'm going to hit, there's this little thing. I'm gonna put the user in a timeout. And your timeout's gonna be 24 hours until I can figure out who the heck you are and if you're being a little troll, because I can't really read what you're saying. But anyway, here's the thing. The 3 F's are important to me, and the 3 F's are important to the women that I work with. No fear, ladies. No filters, and no fluff. We gotta get to our message. We have to say our message and get it out into the world. It's just like social media, but in a very different type of way. So I will leave you with that, on that note, and of course with the last F, which is no perfectionism, which is really the F perfect. Okay, and I think you know the rest, but I'll still repeat that as well, which is keep it real, because live streaming in this day and age is your thumbprint. It's your thumbprint. This is you. Only I can be me, my thumbprint, your thumbprint. Only you can be yourself on camera and do what you can do. So live streaming in the age of AI is going to prove to be very important. That's why I get on here. That's why I do live streaming. That's why even when I'm not feeling good, I go live 2 at 2. Every Tuesday at 2 o'clock Mountain Time. Because I live in the mountains. And I have a very red face right now because, whew, it's hot outside. But the beautiful mountains are behind me, as you can see. The beautiful mountains are all around me. But anyway, I do love coming on and doing a live so that people can interact with me and kind of tell me about these things. The F's. What are the F's in your life? Write that below, because I'm always curious to know how marketing's working for you, what's going to be happening in your future with your marketing, and if you're going to go live. And if you go live, post your stuff below, because I want to support you. As a woman in business, let's support other women. You know that hashtag, women supporting women? Yeah, I'm all about it. Okay, so keep it real, and yeah, I mean, if you stand out by streaming live, it's your authentic edge in the AI age.